If you do not bring your ID, of course you would not be able to appear in your examination. ID is mandatory for security and verification. There can be chances that ये जितने भी information or the identification that you're bringing इनका काम ना हो. Your comfort is very, very, very important, especially whenever you are going to enter into the examination. There are going to be a lot of things that you guys might be dealing with. There can be anxiety, nervousness. You might be a bit scared of the examination. Hello everyone. So I know a lot of you might think like, what's going to happen if you're going to forget your ID and you do not bring your ID on time at the respective venue of your IELTS examination. Now there can be multiple repercussions, but there is one that is permanent. Now let me help you out on what are the IDs that are required for you for your IELTS examination and what you can do if you do not bring an important ID of yours. And if you know and if you haven't encountered yet, make sure to make your passport beforehand, because without passport, definitely it's next to impossible for you to appear in your IELTS examination. Now let's get started and let's understand what's going to happen if you're going to forget your ID. The very first thing that's going to happen is no ID, no exam. If you do not bring your ID, of course you would not be able to appear in your examination. ID is mandatory for security and verification. IELTS examination is known for its reliability and trust. So it's really very important for you to make sure to keep things beforehand. Make sure to do these preparations before 2 days of your examination. Because if you're going to forget anything, that's going to cost you your entire examination. What happens? So you won't be allowed inside the exam center, of course. So if you forget to bring up your exam ID or your passport or any of your, photocopy or any of your identification, then definitely you would not be able to appear in the examination. No refund or scheduling or rescheduling allowed on the spot. Definitely that's not going to happen. You'll need to rebook and repay. See, you guys are paying a good amount of 18,000 rupees for your IELTS examination. So it's really very important for you to keep these things in mind if you are not ready to pay it again. Pro tip, keep your passport in your exam folder the night before. So I've written the night before, but honestly, make sure to do it before 2 days of your examination. The next is for both pen paper and CBT IELTS, a valid passport, which is your original passport, is required. After that, in some countries, they allow national ID as well. National ID means in India, we have Aadhaar card as the national ID. For some countries, they prefer this as well. But most importantly, if I talk about not only about just IELTS, if you're going to appear for TOEFL or PT or maybe Duolingo as well, so in multiple IELTS proficiency examination, you are required to bring your passport, which is in its original form. The next is check your registration confirmation. IELTS confirmation email printed or on phone. So I would rather prefer to make sure it is printed. That's going to be better. Make sure your name and DOB match your ID. DOB is date of birth and your ID is not expired. And if it is expired, make sure you renew it on time. Optional tip. Carry photocopy of your passport too, just in case you might need it. So again, there can be chances that ये जितने भी information or the identification that you're bringing इनका काम ना हो, but still you never know what's gonna happen. There can be the trust issues from their end, so they might recheck from your end. So please keep in mind and make sure you provide these information handy. ठीक है? For pen paper based test, 2 to 3 sharpened pencil. Now again, let me help you explain over here. Basically, earlier you were allowed to write through pencil in pen paper based test, because recently this year 2025 22nd of February को ये पूरा rule change हो गया है, to which now you are not allowed to write through pencil. They will be giving you a black ballpoint pen, and of course you don't have to carry it. You are not allowed to carry it. Basically, the IDP, which is the body who would be executing the examination will be providing you in the exam center. So you don't have to carry it. They will be providing it to you. And make sure for that sake to practice through black ballpoint pen. And at the same time, but you can carry these things again for the rough work, or if you're going for pen paper based test, because you are going to get a booklet. So rough cheese ke liye, you can definitely carry a pencil with you. But answers likhne ke liye, you will be getting a black ballpoint pen. ठीक है? Talking about CBT, you don't need stationery, it's provided. So again, I would say, please do carry your own stationery. I am not relying over here, so make sure you carry it just in case you might need it. You can still bring a water bottle and make sure the water bottle is transparent. It does not contain any written material on it. If there's a label, please remove it. No mobile phone or gadgets are allowed inside the exam room, of course. That goes without saying. Now, there are some do's and don'ts that you need to make sure. The first thing is arrive at least 45 minutes early. So this is something that I would like to tell you, that make sure 45 minutes you please arrive at the exam center at least an hour before. Dress comfortably in layers. AC might be cold. Again, for the dressing and all that, I'm not going to rely on what I have written over here, but be comfortable. Your comfort is very, very, very important, especially whenever you are going to enter into the examination. There are going to be a lot of things that you guys might be dealing with. There can be anxiety, nervousness. You might be a bit scared of the examination, but at the same time, it's important for you to be comfortable. Eat a light meal beforehand. Make sure you do not have a heavy meal, because that eventually is going to make you sleepy a bit and might, distract you, and your concentration might go low. So for that reason, make sure to have a light meal and make sure to have fruit juice before entering into the examination. So that's going to give you a bit of energy. Listen carefully to the instructions. Of course, make sure you do not go anything beyond and do not try to do anything out of the box. Otherwise, it's going to cost you a lot. Don'ts are, don't bring bags inside the exam room. Make sure to keep your essentials in your hand. Don't wear smartwatches or electronic devices. Don't talk or look around during the test. And don't carry correction fluid like whitener. Even though you're going to carry it, they will not allow you to use them in the examination. So it's just that you are holding your pencil, pen, sharpener, water bottle, and that's all. Okay? Now, so IELTS exam kit, summary checklist. Let's have a quick look at what are the things we are required. Passport, IELTS confirmation email, stationery for PPT, transparent water bottle, light snack for after exam, layers of clothing, and confidence and a calm mindset. Now make sure once you are ready with this, make yourself take a deep breath and be calm and composed, because you don't have to be scared for anything. You are all set and all prepared for your examination. So yes, that's all. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that this is going to help you. And please consider all those things that I have told you already. One mistake and you have to repay the amount again. It's not with respect to the amount, it's about how dedicatedly you have prepared for the examination. And if you would not be able to sit in the examination, it's going to be very disheartening. So yes, see you in the next session. Bye.